Alright guys, welcome and hello to finally the Q&A, the second part of my 5,000 subscribers special. Now, real quick before I start this session, I just wanted to say that I did attempt a Q&A before. Now, that was probably back when I had about 2,000 subscribers, and the reason why it never worked out was because I was actually going to do it with a real life friend who at the time was called Perfect Girl Gamer, and I think some people who are watching this right now will probably know her, but Perfect Girl Gamer or Caitlin, yeah, some of you probably know her, but somehow it just didn't work out. But finally I am gonna get this done, and I would do this all for you. So let's get into it. So right now I'm just gonna go in the order of the questions that were submitted. So the first question that is up comes from 808 Troy, and he says, my question, are you gonna try KSG? Well, yeah, I could. If you guys want me to do like a gameplay of that, I did like the Remington. I got like a double swarm gameplay on Studio back when the map first came out, so it was really awesome. But if you guys want me to try KSG, I've kind of, experimented with it a bit, and I'm not too bad at shotguns actually. It's like KSG is probably like a really good ranged one, so I guess I can do it if you want me to. But next question is by CMS Snow. In 40 characters or less, tell us why you're the best girl gamer. Alright, Vault Boy, Anna DeWitt, Booker DeWitt, Nikolai, Richtofen, and everyone's like, what the heck is going on? What? 40 characters, I don't know, like, am I supposed to list like 40 gaming characters that are like probably the best? Connor, Ezio, yeah, I failed. I'm sorry, I failed. The next question comes from Skizzle Axe, and he says, how you started YouTube and who inspired you? Well, I actually have a really good story about this. So I first started YouTube because I just really wanted to like share my experiences and gameplay with you guys, and I really wanted just like an audience where I can just like talk to you guys and just like talk about the game. And like I guess I saw a couple of girl gamers out there, like Girl Gone Gamer and such, and I just wanted to get my content out there and like my own voice and just have you guys to talk to, because I think it's really amazing, and just like the logos and everything. I think another question has something to do with this, but yeah, so that's basically why I started. And who inspired me? At the time, I didn't really know that much YouTubers. I would just watch like a select few, but that I'm actually not really sure. I first started kind of watching YouTube back in like Mono for 2. I knew like Sandy Ravage, C-Nanners, and those kinds of people, so I guess maybe them that I knew about, but it really depends about who inspired me. But the next question comes from Olena Attack, and he says, if you swag in a forest by yourself and nobody sees it, do you even YOLO? Well, congratulations. That's like the first time in my entire life that I haven't said YOLO. And that I don't know. My question or my answer is no. The next question comes from Dean Murphy, and he says, what is your #1 favorite moment since you started your channel? Well, this one is a funny story. So back when I had about like 300 subscribers, I met another YouTuber named Ado. I think he found me out first. Now here's the story. I think some of you guys know him back like a while ago, and he met me through like one of my first videos, and we became like good friends. We're kind of still in contact today, but he was the one that actually like created my wolf logo. And back when I had 300 subscribers, the wolf is my most favorite animal out there, and to see it portrayed like in such an epic fashion, like the current one I have today isn't too far off from like the version we made together. So the first time I saw that wolf logo, I was like, I'm in love. Alright, so the next question comes from the Shadow Blads. I don't know if you want me to say Blades or Blads, but and he says, have you ever thought of drinking coffee and energy drink and eating a handful of sugar to see how hyper you would get? Well, I'm never gonna drink coffee, never gonna drink an energy drink, but eating a handful of sugar. Now, I could probably eat like a handful of sugar, not directly, but if I put in like tea or something, or like an energy bar. If you guys ever watched my first ever commentary, that was like my first ever Moab on Modern Warfare 3, I was pretty hyper, and just like the littlest sugar amount can get me like super hyper and be like, but, yeah, I guess it really depends. I mean, how hyper would I get? I guess that's for you guys to decide. I know I'm supposed to like answer the question, but if you guys want to check out my first ever video, well, not my first ever video, but my first ever commentary, you guys can go check it out in the description below. I guess I'll just put it there, but you guys can decide. And yeah, so next question comes from Clayton Poche. I'm sorry if that's not how you pronounce your last name. No offense, no offense. I kind of have like a twisted accent. Like this commentary so far, I've kind of pronounced a couple words wrong. But he says, Q, what do you use to edit your videos? Now I actually use 2 programs, and that's depending on the computer I use. So right now, I'm on the Mac, and I use just iMovie. I mean, it comes for free, and for the Windows, at my mom's house on the desktop, I use Sony Vegas Pro 11, and that's only about $30 to $40. Like the full Sony Vegas, like the other versions are like over $100. So I mean, the $30 one pretty much does its job. I mean, it's like really good. So if you guys ever want to start out, then definitely get the Sony Vegas Pro 11, and a lot of other YouTubers use that too. You don't even need to buy the expensive one. Alright, so next question comes from Call of Duty Wii 1, and he says, your favorite video made by you, and have you ever thought of doing open lobbies? Okay, my most favorite video, now this one is a really tricky question, because a lot of videos I just completely put my heart out into and just edit it, like that simple intros. Like when I first did this video here where you guys submitted all your questions on, that intro right there, I just, was like, you know what, instead of just doing like, hey guys, UG, and welcome back to my Black Ops 2, I just want to do something like this huge epic dubstep intro. So it's really tough to decide my most favorite video. I mean, I have like over 300 videos now, but if it really came down to it, I don't know, I just can't pick one. Whatever videos have like some cool intros on, hopefully maybe in the future I'll put like the biggest effort I've ever put onto a video, and that will probably be my most favorite, but at the moment I don't have one, unfortunately. But his next question was, have you ever thought of doing open lobbies? Now, I actually can if you want me to. Like, I've been trying to add as much people as I can on Xbox and such, and if you guys want me to do like open like lobbies often, just put a comment down below and I'll be sure to do it, because if you guys want it, then we can definitely do that. But the thing is, it's just about the time zones, because I live in one of the latest time zones in the world, like, I mean the last time zones in the world, that is GMT -10, and most of the times if I sleep until like, was it like 12 p.m., it's already like 6 p.m. in like the Eastern US, and like the UK time zones, I think I have like a lot of UK fans too. It'll probably be like pretty much late for you guys. Like you guys are pretty much, when I wake up, you guys are about to go to bed. So it really depends, and especially on school days, I get back home at like 2 p.m. It's already gonna be like 8 p.m. in the Eastern US and like 2 in the morning in like the UK. So it really depends about that, but I will try my best. So guys, if you want to open lobbies, just comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And the next question comes from Clayton Poche. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm like pronouncing your last name wrong, but Q, what kind of mic do you use? The kind of mic I use is, right now I'm using the Blue Yeti, and before I used to have the Microsoft LX Chat 3000, and that made me super nasally. If you guys watched like, what is it, my first ever commentary, I sounded just completely nasally, and that wasn't until like I finally got this Blue Yeti. I mean, this is probably the best, cheapest professional microphone you can ever use, and I know a couple of big YouTubers that use it, and it's just really awesome and amazing. So you guys have to check it out for yourself. It's really good, and I definitely recommend this mic to anyone out there who is willing to spend at least $100 on like a professional microphone. And it's just really good. It comes with all these features. It has its own volume knob. It has this its own mute button, and you can even like plug your own earphones into it and like listen to yourself while you commentate. So that's really awesome. But the next question is by Call of Duty Wii 1, and he says Xbox One or PS4, and why? I am gonna be going with the Xbox One, and I know I made a video on it before saying Xbox One messed up badly, or Microsoft messed up badly, but the thing was with that I'm using currently the Xbox 360, and despite the PS4 like not having you know, all that other stuff that was like really controversial, the PS4 is going to be charging for online use now, so that kind of balances out the field. But the Xbox One, it's going to be forwarding its achievements. I know it's going to do the same for like PS3, but I've already been playing on the Xbox for quite some time now, and you're just completely used to the controllers. I mean, the controllers are like a huge factor because they're the things that like actually allow you to play the game. So the controllers are a big thing, and I'm already used to the interface and whatnot, and I think a lot of YouTubers are still going to be sticking with the Xbox One. And you know, it's just like, yeah, just the Xbox One, I guess, just for those reasons. But, you know, I really wish the Xbox One wouldn't have, like, those controversial issues in the beginning with, like, restricting everything. I mean, I didn't even have a problem with it in the beginning, but, you know, with, it really wasn't that good for other people. But I really hope Microsoft actually spent their time into actually improving their consoles instead of just, like, focusing on the restrictions. That would have been really good to have, like, better graphics and whatnot, but, you know, what can you do? But overall, I have to go with the Xbox One. So, the next question is by Bulldog Ross, and he says, what was your reaction to the Snuffy the Seal commercial? I guess that's my reaction. I never watched it before. I don't know. I don't really watch TV, but yeah, so my reaction would be the next question comes from, let's see, well, this isn't really a question, but Clayton Poche says, GG, we need to come up with a name for us fans. Yeah, so I originally, for those who are pretty new, I originally had this fan base called the Wolf Army, and you know, my logo is the wolf and everything, but I want to know if you guys want to keep that name, because I kind of stopped using it. I just put like, oh, GirlGamingCentral, whatever's. But if you guys want to keep it, then I can. If you guys think it's really epic and like awesome, then you can. But if you guys have any other suggestions, be sure to comment down below, because I really want to see what you guys think about that. But the next question comes from Chino Loco, and he says, do you play on PS3? Yeah, I do. And the most recent time I played on the PS3 was actually the other day, and that was only so I could do my workout DVD. I know that's kind of sad because like I plugged into the Xbox One. I guess since I had like my Elgato like plugged in, I'm not sure if it like even plays DVDs, but I guess because I had my Elgato plugged in and it's like an HDMI cable, it wouldn't like allow that format, so I had to use the PS3 and it allowed me to, so I just did like my workout on that. But otherwise I haven't, it's been like months since I've actually played like a game, and the last game I played on PS3 was Black Ops 2, and that was actually my first fan mail given to me by Nicologics, and I'm really thankful for that. I actually did like an unboxing video, I think. No, I just did like, hey guys, my first ever fan mail here. Not like really an unboxing, like you can't unbox a game. I think you can unwrap it but not unbox it. But anyways, the next question is by Action1760, and he says, could I ever play with you and really play? Yeah, just put your gamertag down below, and I'll see what I can do. So, the next question comes from Caesar PS3 God, and he says, will you go out with me? I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, the next question comes from Gosh, I'm Hungry, and he says, would you rather lick ketchup off an old man's toe or rip out your hair one by one? I would rather rip off my hair one by one. I mean, ketchup off an old man's toe is probably a very traumatizing experience, and you know, if you rip out your hair, I guess you can just get a wig or something. I mean, like, my hair is like super curly on its own, so I don't know, like, yeah, rip off my hair. But it wouldn't be that painful too if it's just like one by one either way. But the next question comes from XX Dark X Shadows XX, and he says, do you play games on any other system besides Xbox? If so, what games? So PS3, it's like Black Ops 2 and like Black Ops 1. It's pretty much mainly COD. I don't really play any other games at all. And if you consider this like a system, on the PC I play like Steam. I just recently got a ton of games. I mentioned it in like the previous commentaries about the Share series or whatever, and I'm planning on doing a lot of series, and that's mostly gonna be on the like PC, and I just have tons and tons of series. I'm really excited for it, and yeah, I mentioned some of those games, but I'm definitely gonna be going like Don't Starve, more Minecraft, like, what is it, like Metro. Well, I'm not gonna do like a series on that because it's pretty old, but just like some of the games I'm gonna be playing or like already played. But yeah, I have quite a lot of games on that. And let's see. Oh wait, no, he continues saying like PS3, PS2, stuff like that. For the older consoles like the PS2, GameCube, DS, Game Boy, I actually have my huge stack of collection discs for that, and if you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the description below. So if you want to click on it, you guys can see my old stacks of games and stuff like that. So it's really awesome if you guys want to check it out. But that's like, I mean, it's like right to left, like literally right to left. I could just like name all the games there, but that's probably gonna take like 5 minutes to like name them all. But yeah, so the next question is Michael A448787878, and he says, can you make a clan and all your fans can join? I'm currently in the girl clan, like the official girl clan, like the one that actually says girl, no other like words in between. If you guys want me to, I can, but if we really want to do something like that, probably when I get like really like a lot bigger, because I kind of want to stick to the girl clan for now, so I can get like the golden clan tag, like the official girl and stuff like that. And I've known some of the people there. I'm like friends with the clan leader and everything, but yeah, so it really depends, maybe in the future. But the next question comes from OP Forces, and he says, are you single? Yeah, I am. I've never really had a relationship, I guess. The next question comes from the Third Wheelers, and he says, what was the first COD you've ever played? Signed by Barack Oswaga. The first COD I've ever played is Modern Warfare 2, and I actually got that back in like 2009, like late 2009, and the reason how I got into it was because was actually in school. So I heard like my teacher and like another student talking about it, and I was just like, you know what, it sounds like a pretty interesting game. They're like talking about pistols, saying like, oh, you level up faster if you like use your pistols or whatever. I was like, you know what, I want to get that game, and then I did, and now I'm pretty much hooked on COD, and yeah, I got a lot of good gameplays on it. So the next question comes from Epica GTV, and he says, on a scale of 10 out of 10, how much awesomeness do I produce? Well, you don't give me much choice, but 10 out of 10. There you go. The next question comes from MXBen369, and he says, do you realize that you are the most deserving of subs and the most dedicated YouTuber ever? And can you say I'm Batman even though I am? That was actually a pretty sweet comment. Thank you, Ben, for that. That actually made me smile. Like right now I'm smiling, but thank you for that. I don't really realize it, but whatever you guys think, then I'll just take it to heart. And I'm Batman, even though you are. The next question comes from Rise to Power AZ, and he says, what's your favorite games of all time? This is a good question. Okay, hands down, Fallout New Vegas. 73 out of 75 achievements, and it's been a really long time since I played the game, but I just got completely into it, maxed out my character, and it just built this huge class setup from or character setup, and it just really amazing. I really want to get back into it, but you know, I just played every single mission, every side quest, literally everything you can do in the game except for those 2 achievements. And the only 2 achievements that I remember by heart is I need to get 10,000 of my health, 10,000 points of my health restored by eating food, and deal 10,000 points of damage unarmed. So those are the only achievements I can easily get if I just play a couple of hours. Maybe I could get those achievements in one day. So really, hopefully by the end of the summer I can do that. I'm really looking forward to it, but definitely hands down Fallout New Vegas. Other games besides that, I guess Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically, because back in Kingdom Hearts 1 kind of sucked, but I think Kingdom Hearts 2 rocks this. Oh my god, he is voiced by Jesse McCartney. I think a lot of, well, I'm not sure if you guys know about him, but at the time he was really popular. He was as popular as One Direction during that time. Well, not super popular, because social media Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and that sort of stuff, I said that weird, but that sort of stuff wasn't truly big, but at the time he was a big icon, and I was just oh, fangirling. But yeah, so the next question comes from Hardcore Legend 11, and he says, have you heard little boys on Xbox Live or on Xbox sound like hookers? I'm pretty sure that's illegal. The next question comes from ZZ024, and he says, will you marry with me? No comment. The next question comes from BrezzyB98, and he says, do you ever get tired of living in Hawaii? Where would you move to if you do? Before I went actually on this summer trip to Iceland and Greenland, I was just kind of sick of the heat. I mean, literally being in 80-degree weather, even in the winter, just completely all year round, of just heat, of 80-degree heat, especially not having ACs and everything. I was just getting really sick and tired of it. I mean, it was just so hot. But now, since I'm back from the trip and I experienced 50-degree weather in was it in the middle of June, I actually, for some reason, I don't think the heat is that bad. I mean, it's somewhere it's the hottest, and if I can handle it right now, then I definitely can for a while, especially when I go back to school. And I'm actually getting AC set up in my mom's house, in my room at my mom's, and in the living room, and here at my dad's in the living room. So finally having AC, that's definitely gonna help. But if later when I grow up, I definitely want to move to California. It's 70 degrees, higher or mid 70s in the summer, so that's pretty good weather. It's nice and cool. It shouldn't be too hard to adjust to, but if I could move, I would move there. But any other place I would move to would probably be the UK, Ireland or something. I think the scenery is just beautiful. Growing up in the countryside here in Hawaii, I mean, it's just absolutely breathtaking. So if I could go somewhere similar to that, in the UK, I heard it's nice and green there. Definitely move there if I could. Otherwise, just California or something for college. But the next question comes from Jacob Cotner, and he says, "Cuántos años tienes?" I had a lot of questions about that in English form, but I decided to answer this one because I think it's gonna be fun. But tengo 20 años, for those who know Spanish. Next question comes from Alex G 100, and he says, will you show us your face? I actually have a couple of face cam videos that I will link to the playlist down in the description below, and on my Twitter I have a picture of me, and Instagram a lot of pictures of me. But yeah, so if you guys want to see my face, then just The next question is Seaghost TT Thunder, and he says, why you named is GirlGamingCentral? I made GirlGamingCentral because I really didn't have anything I knew what to call my channel when I first made this. It was just oh, I should probably make up like my own name without like girl gaming in it, but I was like, you know what if people like don't think I'm a girl for my voice? So I just put like girl gaming and then like central. So it was just pretty much the girl gaming part that was easy, and the central, I kind of use like a random name, but like for central, where I could do like all types of games. I know I'm just mainly doing a COD or Minecraft, but yeah, this is the Q&A now, and oh my gosh, unedited comes out to 38 minutes. Wow. Don't want to waste your guys' time any more longer, but really want to thank you guys for all the support thus far. This is like a really long video, but hopefully I can do another Q&A in the future. And guys, definitely stay tuned for more subscriber 5,000 subscriber specials in the future, and I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I really want to thank you guys for like all the support thus far. 5.5k of the time I'm doing this, and if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe. And hopefully I answered a lot of you guys' questions. That was like, okay, the total comments were 146, so pretty long video for that much questions. I really want to thank you guys for like really supporting the videos, and I like it's truly appreciated. I really want to stay close to you guys, and I hope you guys stay awesome in return. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we can get some bonding time together. Looking forward to the new series, new gaming setup and whatnot, but see you guys soon. Peace.